We all want to know what happened to Sebastian. Today, I will share the psychic insights and potential clues I received in the case of missing autistic teen Sebastian Rogers, who vanished from his home in Henderson, Tennessee on February 26, 2024. I want to note, this was actually a difficult psychic connection to make. Sometimes it's very strong and effortless, but not in this case, so I've only done one video. Please let me know in the comments any other missing cases you'd like me to look into. This is just my opinion. I'm sharing information I believe I'm receiving from my psychic senses. Please read my full disclaimer. This video is for education and entertainment only. Everything I say directed towards this situation is alleged or just a possibility, not fact. I want to give a caution and trigger warning. Viewer discretion is advised. So as I begin, I want to let you know, unfortunately, my psychic opinion is that little Sebastian has passed away. Of course, I hope he's found safe and returns to his family. Everyone should continue to search and assume that he's alive until law enforcement reports otherwise. I was really hoping I'd see him hiding out somewhere, but sadly, that's not the message I received. When I first connect, I see him kind of crying, almost whimpering, as if he's been punished. I feel like he's in his room. How this works for me, when someone has passed away, they often show me that right away, so I may pick up on things that were happening or being said in those moments. The first sentence I hear is, "It's too late." So that may have been said around the time of his alleged passing. Then I'm seeing someone barging into the bedroom with a lot of force, as if this person has lost their temper. I feel like he was told not to do something. He did it anyway and was sent to his room. I feel like maybe he wanted to leave his room, and this person came in, and I feel like he was thrown onto the bed. Somehow, either from hitting his head on the bed or wall, or potentially being struck. At that point, I believe he suffered blunt force trauma to his head, a traumatic brain injury. I feel he was left alone in his room for a period of time, and he was unconscious. I feel the injury on the top right portion of my skull. I feel pressure behind my eyes, maybe from some kind of internal contusion or swelling. I also feel cold on my forehead. I didn't think of this immediately, but it could mean that ice was placed on his forehead at some point. I feel that his fatal injury was more of an accident. The person lost their temper and either hit him in the wrong place or he hit his head as he fell back onto the bed. So this does not feel intentional or premeditated. I feel that someone came to check on him and he was unconscious or passed away. I feel that panic ensued at that point, and I'm hearing "it's too late" again. So that's the second time I'm hearing that sentence. I started asking some questions to see if I could receive specific information. Where is Sebastian now? The first thing I receive is the word Tennessee 38 spelled out in my mind's eye. When I Googled this, I found there is a state route 38, which is a highway that goes through a more rural area of Tennessee. I see the word swamp in my mind's eye, then the word marshland, and I saw bushes. After Googling the terrain, I believe marshland means wetland, and I saw there are wetlands called scrub shrub wetlands, so I think that's why I was also shown a bush. I also see a vision of a boot sinking into the mud and pressing down to submerge a body in the mud. I also see number 17. I then see an actual cassette tape, which I assume is some kind of clue I haven't deciphered as of yet. I wonder if it's a reference to Nashville and all the music being recorded there. I would not personally think of a cassette tape, so there must be some significance to showing it to me that way. Please, guys, let me know if that clue or anything else makes any sense to you guys, or if that means anything to any of you. I asked when he will be found. I saw the month of June 2 different times. One time I saw June 8th through the 13th, and the second time I saw June 11th through the 13th. I also get that clothing or a sheet will be found first and then remains. I really hope I'm wrong about this. I hope he's alive and he's able to come home. This is so sad. I also ask, will there be justice for Sebastian? I see the word in my mind's eye, prison. I get 10 to 15 year sentence from a combination of charges. I also see a second individual getting 3 to 5 years for cover-up and potentially claiming domestic violence played a factor in their behavior. I ask, how far away is he? I get about 15 miles. I get the feeling that this person wants him far away, but doesn't want to risk driving too long with him in the truck. I'm not sure if he actually passed away in the home or at the location he may have allegedly been taken to. Also, during this reading, a song by The Offspring called The Kids Aren't All Right was annoyingly playing in my head, so I looked up the lyrics afterwards and these lyrics stuck out. Fragile lives, shattered dreams, how could one little street swallow so many lives? If you appreciate the time and energy I put into these readings, please like my video and subscribe for more content like this. If you'd like to support my work, you can buy me a coffee. I'll leave the link in the description below.